Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central, I'm your host Jack, and today we're taking a look at modern women being doomed. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
My boyfriend of 7 years refuses to marry me, so in every single book that I've written, the couple ends up getting married. And I end up calling my boyfriend the love interest's name. Maybe he'll get the hint.
Or maybe he'd think you're cheating and end up breaking up with you.
Everyone always says it's gonna be okay, but no one really knows that. That's just what you say. I just feel like it's a little bit unfair. I'm so over waiting. Like, when is it gonna be my turn? What did I do wrong? The thing is, I don't even want to be getting married or having kids right now, but I'm just starting to get nervous. What is wrong with me?
Maybe make some positive changes in your life instead of complaining on social media, but that's just an idea.
Gregory Danielle Jones, will you marry me? What the f***?
What? I can't marry you. And what's this, a seven? Like, what are y'all doing?
What's she doing here? I was invited. I invited her. What the f*** you doing? Mom, why would you invite her? Cause this is my house. How you gonna turn a regular Valentine's Day party into a proposal?
Listen, get up. Get up.
This is embarrassing.
Listen, look, you can't do this right here. Like, I'm sitting here drinking, you drinking, like, I don't know. You just drinking.
She gotta be drunk.
I don't know what's going on, but
Just please say yes.
I can't say that. I can't say that. It's the mother of my kids. Like, you trying to, you know, I cheated. She cheated first, I cheated back. I don't know.
I waited a long time for you. And you going back to her after she cheated? I had too much to drink.
You mess with your best friend's man. Like, how can I trust you? How would I be able to trust you?
But it's like you led me on.
I didn't leave you on, I was in a relationship.
Honestly, he shouldn't be with either of them, because they are both not to be trusted.
Don't bring girls to eat because then it's gonna be really expensive. Let's try the sushi at this place. I ate a very nice sushi, but I did not find you.
I was right here.
You heard it here first. Leave your girl behind if you want to save money while eating. And I bet he pays for his own food without an argument as well.
Invite me to Vegas right now.
You need to calm down.
No, invite me to Vegas.
Absolutely not.
You invite hookers to Vegas.
No way.
Josh, I waited for you.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Josh,
Okay.
can you just don't, okay?
Sure.
Make it as... I don't want to talk about. Just
Okay.
don't make me to say things. Just don't.
He promised me to stay 1 week. He promised to find a home for me. I can't be here. My life is a joke. I don't live on the street. No, you don't understand. I don't know anyone but him. No work, no home. Are you joking? What I'm doing in LA? What the here? Because I don't have a place to live. I sold my car. I have my mom. I don't have a work. I'm struggling. Cancel things and you're gonna stay with me and find this place.
Natalie,
What?
you've had a relationship with other people. You like no.
What do you mean with other people? It was only one guy, Josh. That's it. And he's not even there. And it was not even a relationship.
I'm your
I'm like,
backup.
I barely call it a relationship. Like,
So now I'm your backup plan or what?
She sounds like a walking headache. I feel sorry for the guy who ends up dealing with that. The fish won't argue with you either.
Girlhood is going to the same bar that your friend is having a date on to go spy.
Is y'all cool? No, for real, this is by far one of the most immature videos I've ever seen on this app. You and your friend, the one in the video, decide that y'all are bored and got nothing better else to do as you acknowledge yourself. So you say, oh, let's go spy on our friend who's on a date. Not because you're worried about her safety, because you two have nothing better else to do. So you sit up there, y'all get to drinking at the bar, you get to sneak recording her on her date, and then you two get the terrible idea, not the good idea, a terrible idea to send a drink solely to your friend to give the other dude the assumption that another dude or someone in the bar just sent the girl on a date a drink. Any dude in their right mind is going to automatically think that this is coming from a guy, and in the back of his head, he going to be like, damn, who trying to play in my face right now? So, of course, he gonna get upset. But then you watch the video all the way throughout, the friend not mad. The friend over there talk about keep a man on his toes. Ladies, I'm telling you this right now. Play these immature games, yo, immature friends gonna keep you single out here.
He's spot on. If you play dumb games, you'll end up winning dumb prizes.
Depressed every day that you sit here on this view and nobody comes to love you.
I did, and then I bought a jet ski.
Jet skis are pretty dope. Better to buy one than waste money on someone who's only in it for the cash.
She says, yes, it's $3 extra. And he said, okay, then never mind.
To be fair, I had the intention of paying $21 for this burger, so adding $3 for cheese was not worth it. But thank you for paying for dinner. Bye-bye, tata.
You know what it never was? That serious. It was never that serious.
Daphne, darling, you're so funny. You crazy girl. So people have been asking me, they're saying, Zocker, when are you gonna go on a second date with Daphne? Are you gonna go on a second date with Daphne? All these questions, right? Short answer is no. But I think the real question is, would I ever consider going on a date with Daphne? First date, second date, third date, any kind of date.
That was the best rejection I've ever seen. Just brutal.
I've learnt my lesson to never go on a date with a guy from Hinge. What the I was literally 5 minutes late, to the cinema, and he's having a heart attack. He went into the cinema. I had to meet him inside there. It was so awkward. It was dark. I don't even know what he looks like. I'm literally sitting to someone that I don't even know what they look like. So I'm pissed off. I'm not even watching the film properly. Like, what the So then he said, oh, because I was late, I have to pay for drinks when we go to Fair Game. So you know what? I was like, I'm buy the candy floss and I'm going to buy myself some drinks and him drinks. You also had to pay £15 each just to get in there. So that was £30 as well. So altogether I spent, £45? And he asked for my candy floss. He then said, oh, can you walk me to the DLR station? What the flip?
Don't be mad at him because you were late to the date. You're the one that wasted his time, not the other way around.
Men who don't want to listen to angry women aren't actually interested in listening to women at all.
And I have a counter-argument to that. Why should any reasonable person want to listen to anyone who doesn't have their emotions in check when attempting to express their dissatisfaction with any particular subject?
When men want to tone police or demand emotional labor before they will listen to your argument, that is a surefire sign that they are not actually interested in listening to you at all.
Or maybe they just want to have a reasonable, rational discussion with someone who has proven that they're capable of doing so.
No, of course they'll say, if you explain things nicely, if you explain things in a way that resonate with me, I'll absolutely listen and change my behavior.
But yet somehow, some will interpret that as an unreasonable request for someone to be calm and considerate while having a discussion with another person.
But that is a lie. They are just trying to waste your time.
How exactly is it a waste of time wanting someone to actually be in control of themselves when having a conversation?
Leave them on red. Ignore them. Tell them to get...
Right. Act as emotionally unstable, irrational, and illogical as possible. That'll surely get through to them.
It is not your responsibility to make men comfortable when talking about your own oppression.
What oppression? Please inform me, because apparently I don't know how oppressed I am.
And you do not have to engage with them because they are already showing you exactly who they are. They want to change your behavior and not their own.
Yeah, heaven forbid some women actually learn how to control themselves and act like adults.
If you can't keep your emotions in check, then you should probably keep your mouth shut.
Your Instagram profile looks like this. Just don't even waste your time, bro. Each one of those is about one body. And if you see Miami in there, that's about 5 bodies minimum. She's not for the streets, my boy. She's for the earth. And who do you think's paying for the flights? Let's get real here.
You know it's bad when she's not just for the streets, she's for the earth.
If you do not want to date me, the most logical course of action, if I'm here, is for you to stay away from me. Over here, right? But here's the problem. You decided to come over here into my life when you should have stayed over here because you knew you didn't want me, yet for some reason, you still came over here, right? Here's you. And here's what happened. I got attached, okay? And as soon as that happened, you went all the way back. You went so far over here that you're now off the whiteboard. Meanwhile,
I'm still over here trying to figure out what the just happened.
It goes both ways, ma'am. It goes both ways. Sounds like a pretty good deal if you ask me, especially the no argument part.
I asked him to move in and he said, I can't live with someone unless I plan to marry her. My heart was full. I mailed invites, got fitted for a dress, told my family, and now he's saying that he didn't propose. Why is he playing mind games?
He not. You not listening.
If jumping to conclusions was a person, this lady nailed it.
A court case near Detroit sounds like a romantic comedy gone wrong.
Yeah, a woman sues a man for thousands of dollars after he stood her up on a date. Fox's Jessica Dupnack has the details.
I feel for the defendant. I mean, you know, like I said, he should have swiped left.
Too late now for Richard Jordan, who's being sued for $10,000 after he allegedly didn't show up for a date with Kashante Short back in 2020 in Flint. She says he caused emotional distress because the date fell on her late mom's birthday.
Mr. Jordan, let me just ask you this. Are you planning to represent yourself on this?
To be honest with you, sir, I thought this was just going to be thrown out. We had a date, one date, and nothing else after that. And now I'm being sued for $10,000.
Todd, you've been doing this a minute. Ever seen anything like this?
If I've seen something like this, I've seen someone go to jail.
Defense attorney Todd Perkins wasn't in on this hearing, but says the judge has the patience of a saint as Ms. Short tried schooling him on everything during this recent Zoom hearing.
Do not insult my intelligence as if I do not understand what the word perjury means.
Be quiet while I'm talking. You need to be quiet. Can you mute her, please?
Like several other of Ms. Short's bizarre lawsuits, this one too got booted from district court. And as for the alleged bad date guy,
Our hearts go out to him. You know, I think he's going to get some good dates off of his patience in dealing with this. So, you know, maybe he could use a bad moment for some good.
$10,000? That's ridiculous. And all because her ego was hurt? Dude made the right decision not showing up. There isn't a woman on this planet worth trading my peace for, and most men are coming to the same realization.
Since you guys ended up matching, have you gone on a date?
He was super intentional. He was super enthusiastic about us. Everything felt natural. Our chemistry was there.
Not that it's too much effort for me, because that's kind of unfair to say. But it was just already becoming like a challenge for me just to even be responsive.
And so, yeah, we were super consistent. And then eventually he just ghosted me. The whole message, he was joking and he's yawning. He's joking. He thinks this is funny. And the whole time it's playing with my feelings. But he was super airy, emotionless, cold. After that voice message, I cried. Like I genuinely cried because I felt like he was playing with me. And I was serious about this from the beginning. And I just did not appreciate that.
If dating someone starts to feel like a challenge, then it's honestly just not worth it.
So you can buy yourself shoes, but you can't buy me anything?
Babe, pause. I have to treat myself.
Well, you should buy me something too.
You crazy as buy your own.
It's his money, he can do whatever he wants with it. And if she doesn't like it, she can buy her own shoes.
If you're a single girl out here in these streets and you're thinking, am I crazy? Or are these guys like not even wanting to date and hook up, let alone get married? Am I the problem? Are we why these men don't want to get married? I have good news and bad news. The good news is you're not crazy. The bad news is it's worse than you thought. The very minuscule amount of kingpin level good men, the ones that are actually husband material, are almost certainly already married, about to be, or here's your very grim reality check, rotting away to near extinction.
There goes our last mail.
Oh my God, I hate how Clark. She's so dramatic. Am I?
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. Maybe I am.
Turns out, the large majority of men 18 to 30 years old are single by choice. You're not crazy after all. Don't believe me? A new Pew Research study found that 63% of men don't want to pursue any sort of relationship with women. That means serious or casual. They literally feel no motivation to leave their house. Period. You know things are bad when guys think a booty call is too much work.
She's not wrong. Dating right now is pure chaos, and men much prefer peace over chaos.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Enjoy.
Oh, you'll enjoy.
That robot will be seeing him in court. Sounds fair if you ask me. A good way to find the needle in the haystack.
If you mad because the chicken wings is $60 for a 4-piece, you can't even hang with me.
Well, hell, that worked out because I don't want to hang with your ass either because you be going to stupid places. $15 per chicken wing. Clearly, this is a person that don't have bills. This person clearly live with somebody, their aunt, their parents or something, because people with bills, we not doing that. It's just principle. What happens when I bite a $15 chicken wing? Like, do my skin just stay moisturized now so I don't have to spend money on lotion? Did my eyesight get better? Like my back don't hurt no more? Do I bust a for $15? What happens with a $15 chicken wing?
That $15 chicken wing better make me fly if I'm buying it.
I dropped a video not too long ago about why I stopped chasing women and why, what thoughts keep me from chasing thoughts, right? And I want to drop a part 2 to that. One of the other reasons why I stopped chasing women, why I stopped messing with these thoughts was this reason right here. It's not even so much to do with the women at this point. It's more to do with what I was seeing in the men. I would look around at all the dudes who were getting all these women, yada, 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 right? And I look around, I'd be like, I don't want to be like none of y'all. Is this the path that getting women takes you down? I'm not saying I can't get women, okay? I'm saying that when I look at the dudes who did get women all the time, they had this certain energy about them that I didn't want to replicate in myself. It was like a insatiable monster beast type thing that I would see in them, or the only thing that was on their mind was women. Women, and not in a way that where I'm talking about like my romantic life. It's more like women were things to be conquered. Like, it wasn't like they wanted to get to know that girl or none of that. It was like it wasn't to get to know the woman. It was just to do it. Like, it was something to conquer. And I was like, I don't want that energy, that aura, that spirit on me, because these dudes, like, no matter how many women they would get, it wasn't enough. And I would look at them and I was thinking to myself, how much is enough? What point are you going to be okay with it?
This is why men need to start focusing on themselves and not on the next woman who only has eyes for your money.
I will see you in f***ing hell, you you liar, you manipulator, you...
Yet women are allowed to go on girls' trips all the time. What a bunch of hypocrites.
You're so sweet. It's crazy because, like, right after we matched, I got kicked out of my house. And do you live alone?
I don't want to answer that.
Really? Okay. We don't have to. It's just, you know, if you're ever looking for a roommate, you know where to find me, but I can't pay. That's fine. But
that's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. So, what was your name? Mike. Cool.
Okay.
So she got on a dating app just to find a place to live? Has she ever heard of a job? If having a girlfriend prevents you from having this much fun, you should probably drop her.
Hey, Jason, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show. Have you listened to the show before?
Yeah. I think I know what this is about. Is it about Bria?
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
he does listen
This
to the
is the
show.
first date follow-up. Yep, you went out with Bria and you're ghosting her, so she emailed us to see if you'll tell us why you're ghosting her. You mind talking about it?
Okay, wow. All right. Well, look, the dinner was incredible. like easily top 5 meals I've ever had. That she has. There's no doubt. But there was no dessert.
She said she tried to, have a little, like that kind of dessert.
So my grandma raised me, and she always said, real woman sends her man off with something sweet. And that night I kept waiting. I thought maybe it was like chilling in the fridge or something.
You're talking about food.
Oh, yeah, you're not, you actually mean dessert.
Yeah, literally like dessert. And it's not just like, dessert. It's like this principle of like completing the meal, like she nailed the savory, but there was no sweet. It wasn't balanced. And I just kept like waiting for the meal to end, and it like never did.
My man did not just say he wanted a sweet treat and that's why he's ghosting her. He can't be serious.
It's like, it's not polite. It's not polite to like not serve the dessert. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Not polite? You know what? You know what else is not polite? Ghosting someone.
Oh my God. Are you serious right now?
Also, what is this, 1952? I'm so sorry that I didn't bring out a warm pie to tuck you in at night. Like,
it's not about
you've got to be kidding.
It's about like thoughtfulness, like, I don't know. I mean, it's not 1952, but my grandma knew how to take care of people.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. So it sounds to me like you don't want a girlfriend. You want a grandma with benefits, right?
Oh, that just sounds weird. I don't like that visual.
Try to seduce me with a ghost breeze to the jugular. Like, that's not care, that's confusion.
Ghost breeze? Okay, I was trying to give you something sweet, and you should have, like, been an adult and said something. You ghosted me over a cake.
It's not the cake. It's just like my grandma's principles, like that's like, yeah, it's the fact you don't get the cake,
I'm so sorry I'm not your grandma. I'm sorry I'm not your grandma.
I am too, honestly, because I really thought you were cool. But I'm not getting grandma vibes. It's just like, it's too bad.
You're looking for a grandma. You're looking for grandma characteristics in your woman.
I mean, in a certain way, I guess, yeah. You got to tick that box as well,
This is ridiculous. And yeah, I'm sure you can go to a nursing room bingo night to find the woman of your dreams.
Jason, would you like a second date with Bria? We'll pay for it.
I think I'm going to pass. No dessert, like no direction.
What?
Great. You and your grandma can go bake cookies and have a sleepover together then.
How dare you? My grandma's a beautiful woman. Seriously, how dare you? Oh, my God.
Oh, she must be so proud.
She's an amazing woman. She's beautiful, and honestly, it's too bad that you didn't get a chance to meet her, because you could have learned a lot from her, Bria.
Oh, my God.
Next time, just bring the poor man a piece of cake. Seriously, though, this is just downright silly, man.
I took this girl home, right? She's sitting on my bed, and she looks at me, she's like, I don't want to give you head, because if I do, you're going to fall in love. Yeah, this is my first thought when I get good head. Like, oh, I gotta make this my wife. Like, who taught you this? It's when I meet a girl that uses a tight grip and a lot of teeth, and I'm like, so when do I get to meet your dad? You clearly still know him.
I guess that's one way to tell if she's the one or not.
I went to go on a date this morning. It didn't go ahead. Why? I don't know. I thought the conversation was good. Last night he said, where am I suggesting? Because he said coffee and walk, and then I said a couple places. He didn't reply, and then he posted on his Instagram story. And then I thought maybe he'll respond in the morning because he's out, whatever, I don't care. No reply, nothing. He didn't say, sorry, I slept in. Oh, sorry, can't happen. He just never messaged. And it was meant to happen at 11 o'clock. But I don't know why this happens. It's happened a couple times to me recently, and it's just so rude and inconsiderate, especially when I thought, we're having a good conversation, communicating well, mutually interested, it seemed, but obviously not. Where am I finding these people? On Hinge? And they're probably on Tinder. Not that it should matter, but if you're on that and you're organising a date, why organise a date and not go through with it and just ghost someone? I guess it's ghosting. But yeah, it's so difficult.
The fact is, men are starting to go their own way, and with her posting this on TikTok, you know she's probably leaving the real reason out. He saw red flags and decided to cut it early. He dodged a bullet and moved on. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you should watch another one. Till next time.